Welcome back. It is yours truly, Nick of Movie AV Impulse, and I am doing this quick video to do another one of Huck's challenges. Kind of like this one. It is 25 acting challenges for action movies, your favorite actors and actresses. So I'm going to do exactly what he did, and I'm going to start out with the actresses that I like in these action movies. These are going to be some action comedies, some action drama, things of that nature. Action, kind of horror, but it's going to be a little bit of a variety. I'm a weird guy, so let's just get this prepared. Obviously, I'm going to get the obvious right out of the way. Uma Thurman, Kill Bill Volume 2. This one's my favorite out of both of them, only because this shows more of like the backstory and finding out that she had a daughter, and it is just great. The other one that Hux wanted to use, but he had already used on a previous challenge, so I'm using it. Sorry, Hux, I had to take this one. I'm gonna go with Charlize Theron in Mad Max Road Fury Road. Yeah, every time you get on camera, I swear you start messing up. But yeah, I love this movie. She was awesome. She was also awesome in Fast and Furious, even though I really don't care for those movies by any means. My next one is going to be Emily Blunt in The Edge of Tomorrow. I love this movie. It was so slept on, but I think it's become a cult classic, what they would call it, because in the theaters it did okay, but it wasn't enough. I guess there was supposed to be a sequel, never came out, so don't know. But Emily Blunt, she was awesome in that movie. And last but not least, the last female, she pops up in a lot of action movies. I could have did what Huck said. We could have went, Tomb Raider route, but I wanted to do something different. And this movie's so hated, but I love it because it's so stupid and out of the ordinary. And you can't curve a bullet, but you know where I'm going with this. Wanted. Yeah, I picked this steel book up way back in the days. Actually, I believe this was my first steel book I ever owned, and I still have it. Don't have many steel books, but that is the first one. All right, let's get into the men. First off, we're going to do Keanu Reeves, John Wick 2. I prefer this John Wick over the original. I just think it had a little bit more action, and I kind of like the storyline a little bit better. R.I.P. I'm going to do Paul Walker, Running Scared. Miss Paul Walker. He was in so many great movies. Made the Fast and Furious franchise for me. But yeah, Running Scared. Fantastic movie if you've never seen it. All right, Ryan Reynolds. We're going to go off the rails here. The Hitman's Bodyguard. This movie is hilarious. Salma Hayek. Samuel L. Jackson, he's just swearing all the damn time. Awesome. Bruce Willis. We're going to go different. We're not doing Die Hard over here. We're doing Looper. I love this movie. I love the concept. This is another movie that got a lot of hate, but I absolutely love it. And I got a chance to watch. I'm not done watching it, but it's it's a Michael Bay film. But I'm going to go with Jake Gyllenhaal on Ambulance. I haven't finished watching it, but so far the action in this movie is just fantastic. It's Michael Bay. Blow shit up. There you go. Speaking of Michael Bay, here goes another one. We are going to do this was the female. I'm sorry, I picked this for Scarlett Johansson. The Island, another Michael Bay film. I'm not editing this, so whatever I mess up, I mess up. This is just going live. Will Smith, Gemini Man. This gets so much hate because of the way it was filmed. I personally love it. I love the 120 hertz or films per minute or films per second. See, every time you get on camera. Fantastic. I love this movie. I love the concept. Is it a little cheesy with the graphics, CGI? Yeah, but you know what? You gotta let that go sometimes. It's just a great movie. Chow Yun Fat, The Killer. Do I have to say any more? Hitman. I mean, come on. This one's a guilty pleasure movie of mine. So bad that it's good. Should never have been made, but damn, am I happy that it was made. Uh, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Street Fighter. Yeah, I could have picked Universal Soldier, but I have a this movie just holds a special place in my heart. Went to go see it in the theaters with my pops, and it just I don't know, so bad it was good. Um, Tony Tony Jaa, The Protector. I love this movie. You don't kidnap a man's elephant because this is what's going to happen to you. And this man does a lot of stunt work, phenomenal stunt work. I can't say enough about him. All right, we're gonna go John Travolta on this one in Face Off. Face Off, switching faces. I mean, phenomenal. Denzel Washington. I could have went with many movies. Man on Fire, Training Day, all that. But you know what? We're gonna go with a more recent one, The Equalizer. I absolutely love this movie. That's why I picked it up on 4K, double dipped, but I don't care. It's just one of those good ones. Loved it. Ethan Hawke. We're gonna go with Getaway. I know this gets a lot of slack too, but this movie is phenomenal. Like seriously phenomenal. Just nonstop car action scenes and the concept of the movie. I mean, it's unrealistic, but what movie isn't unrealistic? It's an action movie. You know, let your minds go. Michael B. Jordan could have went with, a couple other picks, but I like Chronicle. This is a fun movie. You know, they get powers and fly all over the place and do funny shit to people. And, it's just one of those movies. Excuse me. Uh, Tom Hardy, Dark Knight, played as Bane. I know he himself said he wasn't too crazy about playing Bane in the interview, but I loved his performance. He was a badass in this movie. It's Batman. Anything Batman, I'm typically in love with. I had to go with Terminator 2 for Arnold Schwarzenegger. Sorry, I just think this is, besides Predator, this is one of his best action movies, period. You got the Terminator and stuff like that. This one might be a little controversial because, it's not, it is an action, but it's like a car action type. And I'm going to do this for Kurt Russell. So, Death Proof, Quentin Tarantino film. I love Quentin Tarantino. I own damn near I own all his movies. And I'm going to be triple dipping on some of them because they're coming out on 4K. Love it. Jason Statham. This one you're not going to see coming, but guess what? War. This was an awesome movie with Jet Li. I'm a huge Jet Li fan. I made a top 5 Jet Li films for me. Link will be down below. Phenomenal. I love Jet Li. You'll never tell me anything different. But that movie with Jason Statham is awesome. Love the storyline. Tom Cruise. You can't have any kind of action, anything without including Tom Cruise. Jack Reacher. There it is. I love this. I love the bar scene. It's probably like my favorite scene. Takes the guys outside and he's like, come on, man, you really want to do this? It's hilarious. Next one is going to be for Carl Urban. Very slept on. He's in Star Trek, but Dredd, this Dredd is way better than Judge Dredd. I think people love Judge Dredd because of, Stallone. I mean, it's an okay movie, but this movie right here, it blew me away for remake. Way better. I would have preferred that over Judge Dredd. Any day of the week, I'll watch this version first. And last but not least, I told you I love this guy. I can't help it. Jet Li, Fist of Legend. Besides Kiss of the Dragon, this is my favorite Jet Li movie. This, I believe, was like not one of the first ones, but I mean like one of the ones that just, I don't know. It made me love him even more. I think Once Upon a Time in China was the first Jet Li movie I seen. I started watching Hero and all those movies that came. But that Fist of Legend holds a special place. in my heart, and that's just that. Anyways, Hux, have fun doing this one. If there's any controversial ones, I'm sorry, but and whatever mess ups I got is what mess ups I get out. I got whatever, it's going raw. I'm not editing. I'm not even throwing in my thing. Movie AV Impulse. Look me up on YouTube. Instagram is Nick of Movie AV Impulse, and I love doing these. I try to participate when I can. Every Wednesday is my top five on a movie, an actor, a director, and every Sunday is a 4K rant. Or a Blu-ray rant, or something new that just came out on 4K, like I just did one for Fright Night last Sunday, because it is horror month for me in October. After October and November, I got a killer lineup, and I can't wait to bring that. Anyways, thank you, Hux. Looking forward to the next challenge. Hopefully, I can participate in it. All right, man. Later.